Hey Chad, John Mueller here, just analyzing turn 7 from our day at Harris Hill on February 9th. Um, Overall, it just to start off with, you look pretty good through here. It's just going to be kind of consistent with the need to use more brake, more gas, and find more confidence in the car. We'll take a look at it here. I want to call this out. Our lines are very similar, which I think is a good thing. If you take a look here, we're going to see that black piece of pavement right there comes across. We're in a very, very similar spot there as we come through there. So good line. If anything, I might actually be a little bit further out than you, which is probably a bad thing in terms of if I'm critiquing my own driving. You're getting a little bit closer to that apex, which is getting you set up a little bit better for that. Your line, everything here looks pretty solid, to be honest with you. Coming out there, getting out, you're even a little wider than I am. I do need to take a look and honestly evaluate my own driving and figure out if I'm turning in too early and need to get out there a little bit wider. I've gotten a little bit lazy these days, so it's worth analyzing. But I think overall, your line is very good. Coming through here, just want to call out again, right? Like finding confidence in that brake pressure. If you notice, as I come into here, because I'm carrying more speed, I've got 89 miles an hour coming out of here versus your 85. I come in and I think I'm starting to brake. Yeah, you're coming in there with good speed, Chad. Take a look at that. You and I are at just about the same speed. And then I bleed off more speed early by braking harder. You can see you're a little bit further ahead of me. And then things are slowing down. I bleed off a little more, which is probably providing me a little bit. It's probably why I can come in there a little bit tighter. And then we see, I just want to take a look at those brake pressures as well. Feel like you're doing a pretty solid job of trail braking, right? So we've got steering angle dialed in, and we're seeing you reduce that brake pressure as that steering angle comes in and you're loading the nose on that car. Really cool to see that. It's a more advanced skill. And I'm just really happy to see that you're getting confidence in carrying that brake pressure into the corner as you turn that car, getting a little bit of rotation out of it. Overall, really nice job there. I like it a lot. And then, so again, you see me carry some more brake pressure. Those two throttle blips, that's the car setting up your downshift. I'm pulling the throttle position versus accelerator, which is showing that difference in it's creating that difference in the readings. So it's not actually what your foot is doing. And then we can take a look here again. I'm starting to dial in more throttle because I've got that confidence in the throttle. You see I'm carrying it. Meanwhile, you're just kind of doing maintenance throttle through here. That's allowing me to generate, well, I don't really have too much more speed than you, but then we start to see it start to bump up just gradually. So 52, 51, we're seeing I've got about 2 miles an hour more than you. That might bump up to 3. I was just gonna say at exit. So there we see it. Boom. And so I've just got a couple miles an hour on you there because I'm willing to be confident and commit to that throttle. Other than that, I do want to say very solid line there. Just need to find more confidence in the car for more throttle. So that's a big thing. Your race line is looking good, or the driving line that you're taking, it looks really solid. So from there, this is kind of why I encourage you to start grabbing some seat time and why I wanted to set you up to go solo with our next run, because I feel like you just need to gain some confidence in getting more throttle in that car. That's where we're going to find more speed. So definitely good job going into turn 7. And now next up, we're going to take a look at turn 6. And honestly, turn 6 is where I think we can see some improvements. So we'll move to that next.